Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let's get airborne for our weekly options brief. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day so far. Great yoga session this morning, good meditation, good vibes only. Let's go ahead and get airborne. Matt, good question. I don't know. Let me see if I can get access to a chat log. That's not a bad idea. Haven't heard that before. Bart, I uploaded Bart's podcast to YouTube. I'm going to start posting the podcast to our YouTube channel. So make sure you are subscribed to the Top Gun Options YouTube page. Everybody should be subscribed already. But make sure you subscribe, and I'll start posting the podcast on here as well. Let me. No, Bob. I just got back from yoga, and I look like horse shit from hell. So, not today. What other admin items? Podcast. Obviously, I just talked about. I'll do a brief next week on the call option for the foundation. But like I said, if you want to get a 50% discount, so the price of lifetime goes up on January 1st, it's $25,000 all in for a one-time payment, which essentially vests in a year and a half. So it's a great deal. If you plan on being here longer than a year and a half, you're losing money not being in lifetime. But I'm going to give you a call option. If you donate between now and the end of the month, $5,000 to the No Fallen Heroes Foundation to save a veteran's life, I'm going to give you a call option that gives you 90 days. So the expiration of that call option is March 31st, and it's at the 12.5 strike. You get a 50% discount into lifetime. So this is a great end of year tax write-off. Well, who gives a shit about the tax write-off? You're saving a veteran's life, first responder's life, or a family member, and you're getting a 50% discount. So just shoot me an email. We'll do a brief on it next week, but just shoot me an email and I'll hook you up. I got a couple emails like, hey, I'll make it happen in the next couple weeks. And those people immediately get access to lifetime because I trust you. That's how I operate. So if you want to do this deal and get access to lifetime immediately, shoot me an email today. So I love Elon Musk. Every day that goes by, he just proves how dirty and disgusting our federal government is, and many Democrats are. And I truly mean that. These people are just, evil. This guy, what a piece of shit, this FBI agent. This was the guy in charge of the Russia hoax, right? So he leaves the FBI, and where's he go? To be so he's the general counsel at the FBI. So where do you go for a job after being a general counsel at the FBI? You go to Twitter. Elon Musk fired this guy today. I can't believe he wasn't fired like immediately, but this guy's awful. This is just so he did the Russiagate thing, which was bullshit. It was a Democrat operative. It was Hillary and the Democrats that actually colluded with Russia. But this isn't news to you guys. The Democrats accuse you of doing everything they're doing, and they misname things. The Inflation Reduction Act has nothing to do with reducing inflation. The Affordable Care Act. So Russiagate, Democrat, DNC, collusion, they all did it. And then this guy goes and gets a job at Twitter doing the exact same thing. And he did the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. It's illegal. It's criminal. They should be in jail. It's worse than Watergate. The media don't care. I truly wish the Republicans could have one party rule for a couple of years and go apeshit like this. Just do everything the Democrats have done for years and see what happens. Could you imagine Don Lemon? All these, their faces would be melting off if they were treated the way they've treated the rest of this country. I was going to open up this brief with a remembrance of December 7th, a surprise attack on our nation. Well, it wasn't a surprise. It was a surprise attack to some folks, but FDR, we knew about it. That's why they court-martialed Admiral Kimmel and General, what's his name? They were the scapegoats. FDR knew about it, more or less. But anyway, folks, I was going to say something about December 7th and remembrance of the folks who lost their lives there, the Marines, the sailors, the civilians. But I hesitate because recently I was told by Democrats that January 6th was literally worse than not only Pearl Harbor, but Pearl Harbor and 9/11 combined. You guys have heard this, right? You've heard leading Democrats and that committee say January 6th, where an Air Force female veteran was shot to death, unarmed, that is worse than December 7th. 3,000 people, you know, 9/11, you know, so 6,000 Americans killed between December 7th and 9/11. But January 6th, where a Air Force veteran female was murdered, is worse than both of those combined. The hyperbole, so words are losing meaning, right? If everybody's a Nazi, then nobody's a Nazi. If everybody's a racist, I mean, so when they go crazy, right? Democracy's on the ballot and people will be dead and people will die with Republicans. I just tune out to all of it. I mean, when you go batshit crazy, you lose me. I just don't listen to you anymore. December 7th, January 6th was worse than December 7th. I just don't, these are unserious people and they're in power. So our country's fucked, and you know I believe that. So there's your Twitter comedy of the day. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Paul, this answers your question. Why is no one asking, why isn't this guy in jail? And he borrowed, you know, borrowed is a polite term. He's a thief. He's a scuzzy thief. Paul, the answer to your question is because he's the number 2 Democrat donor behind George Soros. If he was the number 2 donor to Republicans, they would have frog marched this guy and perp walked him. Sam Bankman fraud will never be prosecuted because under oath and in his depositions and in discovery, he's going to show the shit pot of money he gave to Democrats. Moving on. Xi Jinping arrives with a full military escort into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Epic making, 3-day visit, red carpet treatment. Notable contrast to Biden's muted presence in Jeddah in mid-July. Do you remember this, guys? The month-long debate inside the White House of first of all, should Biden go to Saudi Arabia? Yeah, we're going to get destroyed in the midterms because gas is so high. Should he shake his hand or fist bump? Okay, we agreed on a fist bump. So Joe Biden goes to Saudi Arabia, begs for more oil, and leaves with nothing. Xi Jinping is this is so we've lost Saudi Arabia. We're a laughing stock. We're a joke. At least Trump, love or hate Trump, folks, he was honest. He's like, you know what? Sucks that journalist got killed. We've been in bed with shitty regimes around the world for our interests for years. Deal with it. He told the truth. Biden, I will never work with a murderous dictator like MBS. He's a pariah, and Saudi Arabia is a banana dictatorship, third world country. Okay. You're flying an Air Force One to go begging for oil. You coward. So another reason to get long-term bullish on China is this. We've lost the Middle East, which kind of, to be honest with you, I really don't care. You guys can kill each other. You've been killing each other for thousands of years. Keep on doing it. But another reason to be bullish on China. Talk to a couple buddies. This is bad, and it's worse than what is being reported. The Biden administration has been on the phone with, Zelensky's Time Magazine's Man of the Year. Right up there with Hitler, right? They So the Biden administration, again, man, if we were doing the planning, if I was in the room doing the planning, we would have contingency planned. Clearly they didn't, because now they're like, what are you guys doing? We told you not to strike into Russia. And Zelensky's like, yeah, kiss my ass. Zelensky doing this is drawing us deeper and deeper and deeper into a conflict. So the noble, I'm defending the homeland and we're purely defensive and look at these invaders has turned into, thanks for all the toys, we're going to attack Russia. And you guys are going to be forced to step in even more to defend us. Good shit, guys. Let's end this part of the brief with the Ukrainian famous last words out of Wiz, which are, it's going to get worse. But here, of course, is the headline from yesterday. We are not enabling or encouraging Ukraine to strike Russia. Okay. The Ukrainian people are incredibly innovative. They are making their own drones, air and sea, that are incredibly effective. Oh, okay. That's what it is. The U.S. State Department is not enabling or encouraging with the lethal aid. Wait, so hold on a second. We're giving them weapons of war, which of course are AR-15s, right? So we're sprinkling weapons of war all over Ukraine, and they're using it to kill the enemy. No. Only kill the enemy here. Yeah, what if it's on the other side of this line? No. Oh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to get worse. This, ladies and gentlemen, plays right into Vladimir Putin's. They're attacking the motherland. Now it's not a special military operation. I'm declaring war. And with war, I just happen to be a nuclear power. I'm giving you 24 hours to evacuate Kyiv, and then I'm going to level it with a nuclear weapon. That'll never happen. Okay, folks. How many times have I told you, from Bull Run to today to the beginning of time, everybody believes the other side isn't going to escalate. And then we do. I already beat the drum on China. Good stuff. Actually, it was last week. So I think yesterday people were asking, like, what the hell's, when are we bullish on China? I think I did it. It was last week. We did a burner trade. If anybody needs it, we can review it. But FXI, definitely going to get on the horse and run here. Well, it already has. Look at this. Go down memory lane. Does anybody still? I didn't even know this was still in business. So there you go, folks. Mara down 9% today to $5 effing bucks. I don't even know. Is this still a thing? Why is it? I don't even know, folks. I don't even know the price of Bitcoin. I don't care. Bitcoin price, 16,000, 17,000 bucks. Whatever. I just don't. It's comical. It's not funny when people lose money, but it's funny when people lose money when it's a Ponzi scheme and you were warned. So we got some. So the futures pulled back on some bad macroeconomic data, went up a little bit on some good macroeconomic data. Just some chop, right? Apple, we laughed at yesterday. Wow, you mean the Chinese Communist Party could wake up one day and like destroy our company? Yeah. You mean after years of kissing the Chinese Communist Party's ass, turning off airdrop and doing everything they asked, they could still wake up and destroy us? Yeah. Oh, man, maybe we should contingency plan, idiots. These people, these are unserious people. I love Tom Cotton the other day. Was it yesterday? The CEO of Kroger, he was just destroying this guy. Kroger like fired 2 employees up in Atlanta, somewhere in the South, that they were being forced. The aprons were like gay pride aprons. And these 2 employees were like, hey, man, that's again, whatever their religion is, I don't care. It was against their religious views. And they fired him. And the employees are suing Kroger. But Tom Cotton was ripping. He's like, good luck with the woke crowd, man. And good luck. We will not. I forget the exact quote. He's like, when the Democrats come crashing down on you, your wokeness ain't going to save you. And you're not going to find friends in the Republican Party anymore. You're done. He literally said, good luck to you. And he was done with his questioning. It was awesome. Dennis, you got Mara. Hopefully you got Mara at $1. I can't even. I'm not reveling in anybody losing money, guys, but I years ago I remember Mara up here and people telling me it was going to 1,000. Remember those people? I'm like, based on, it's like Kathy Wood. She's still sticking with her, by 2030? What is that? 7 years? 7 years from now, she said Bitcoin's at $1 million. When somebody talks like that, they're an idiot. And I love when she says this on TV or whatever. I'm like, where's the quote reporter? What is that based on? Nothing. Okay, well then, I'll take the exact opposite. It could be at 0. We already beat the drum on oil and what's going on with oil and Powell. What a difference a week makes, folks. So this was easy. So yesterday, many of you made $6,500 if you did the trudge from last week. If you're still in the trudge from last week, you're up about $9,000 when I looked at the math today. So you're welcome. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your call option for the lifetime membership. But last week, one more time, I'm going to draw this. I did this. I said cut and paste and put it right here. That's exactly the same thing that happened. This was easy. Right here, we said next stop's the 100-day. Now, I don't know if we're going to chop around here and find some hangout and decision to see if we're going to have a Merry Christmas, or, there is a MACD crossing down here. So usually that means something big's coming. It's a lagging indicator, as we've drawn in the past. You can drop one down to all of these, all of those big moves, either up or down. You see that MACD is coming into play. So I don't know, man. You guys know me. I'm based on everything that's going on. I'm this guy. Obviously, over time, markets go up. And obviously, I believe over time, our markets will get back on their feet and go up. But saw on the news this morning that Joe Biden and Macron toasted to Joe Biden's reelection thing. He's supposed to be announcing it after the holidays, but apparently at the state dinner, they toasted to his reelection campaign. Joe fucking Biden running for reelection, folks. Let that sink in. I can't even fathom the first of all, the hubris and the ego. That's Dr. Jill Biden behind him, right? Just like the psycho lady behind Fetterman in Pennsylvania. These people are unserious and they're sociopaths. It's all about power. Hell, man, I'll be 50. Well, I'd be 53, 54 on New Year's Eve, and I'm starting to be like, you know what? Joe Biden, I'm going strong. Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's hard to keep up with Joe Biden on some days. Okay, lady. He hasn't done a primetime night speech in this presidency because he can't. The debates with Trump, he was an Adderall-filled junkie or whatever amphetamine he was on. But Joe Biden running for re-election. Here we go. All right. Does anybody need help with the FXI, getting an FXI burner trade on? I know we're in weekly options, but our weekly options trade essentially for the week, Amazon showed a little bit of sign of life today and then faded with the market. So, of course, Wiz uses this week to decide, on Monday, if you're in solo Amazon, I told you, I said, hey, this is great iron condor territory. It's starting to, instead of doing the bear call spread, which we've been doing for about 8 months in a row on Amazon and making money, I decided to leg into an iron condor, trying with the bull put spread first, and that was stupid. So what we can do is maybe do a butterfly for Friday, an iron butterfly. What's the short strike 91? Lawrence, I'm with you, brother. Look at the periscope right there. What was the trade? The 92.91 or the 91.90? So let's see if there's anything in the bear call spread. 91. Well, this wouldn't be an iron butterfly technically, but yeah. So let me step through this a little bit. Let's talk. If you're not in anything on Amazon and want a weekly trade, this would be a good bear call spread. Selling 75 of Friday's 90 calls and buying the 91s as a hedge. If you're in the Amazon bull put spread at 91.90, you could go up to 91 and sell the 91.92 bear call spread, and that would make this an iron butterfly. Okay, you wouldn't be risking $6,300. Well, you know what? Let's just. Well, I don't have my solo Amazon account up, but let me tell you what an iron butterfly looks like. Sell the 91, buy the 90. So a butterfly, folks, you want it to pin where? You use the term pin, right at 91, right? So we're selling a bear call spread, or we're in a bear call, or I'm sorry, no, we're in the bull put spread. We're in the 91.90 bull put spread in Amazon, okay? You could sell a bear call spread up here. You sell the 91.92, and it looks like this. Your max profit is where? If Amazon pinned right around 91. Now look at this TP. There is other profit in here, obviously. But the max profit is if it pins right at 91. Okay? But putting on this bear call spread right now, you could potentially bring in $1,100 to offset the potential loss in that bull put spread. But as Lawrence says, and he's exactly right, it's only Tuesday. We could get on our horse a little bit. Let's go back to this. We could see a little bit of what did I just say? I don't think we're ripping right down to the 50 anytime soon. I think this is a day or two of chop here at the 100 and decision point, right? Usually get some chop around before the decision. So, or Wednesday, whatever today is, whatever. So I'm going to do that. This will be technically, let me step through. Let me step two. Let me try that one more time. Let me step through 2 trades. Thank you, God. The first one would be, Wiz, I'm not in the Amazon bull put spread because like a fool, I'm not in solo Amazon. I'll fix that by joining it. This is the bear call spread that I do as a weekly options trade. Okay. I do the 90.91 bear call spread on Amazon. We got a little periscope up to 90. This thing could, Amazon, it's only Wednesday, as Ann said, we might get a turnaround. Don't forget that we have, what was Friday again? We had some inflation numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, warning Will Robinson, or good news for the Amazon bull put spread. It's only Wednesday, which means on Friday, let's say we get some inflation numbers that are, you ready for this? Cooling off. They're still raging on fire, but guess what? They're less of a fire. Yay. So this is, you can do it either way, Arrow. So look at, so inflation kind of cooled, then popped a little bit. Here's what I'm rambling about. The danger in doing, the risk, not danger, Ain't no danger unless you're flying off an aircraft carrier. The risk is 90, 91. We get light inflation numbers on Friday, and it's a relief rip your face off rally. The bull put spread we have on Amazon hits max profit. So be careful. So if you're aggressive, 90, 91. If you're in the Amazon bull put spread, take a look at this one. Let's do 15 cents. Let me grab a screenshot of this. I'm going to sell 75 of the 91 calls, and I'm going to buy the 92 calls as the hedge. Bearish calls spread, bear call spread. Looking for a 15-cent credit, a penny or two wide. Amazon, what's today's date? 12/7. Let's look at the eject point since we're on this screen right now. You double the credit that you take in. 30 cents is where I'd maybe eject. If we get light numbers on inflation Friday morning and Amazon starts ripping higher, eject. If you don't think it's going to keep going, eject before 30 cents if you want, but that's a good eject point. Now, this is why I would not do this as a standalone trade. Do not look up here and go, holy shit, Wiz, there's an 87% probability of making $1,100 in a day, two and a half days. Yeah. Did you look down here, Sweet Pea? You're risking 6,400. The risk to reward on this sucks. My risk to reward SOP is I very rarely do a standalone spread that is less than 1 to 0.25. The only reason I'm doing this is because why? I have a bull put spread on down here and I'm turning it into an iron butterfly. Okay, let me grab a screenshot of this, but I would not. You bet, Martin. If it pins right at 91, you got max profit. You can dogfight this, folks. You know, just like an iron condor, ladies and gentlemen, how many times have I told you I don't trade an iron condor? What are you talking about, Wiz? I trade what? A bear call spread and a bull put spread. Don't trade it as an iron condor. So to your point, Martin, don't trade an iron butterfly. Trade the two spreads. I mean, let's say between now and Friday, Amazon decides to get on a rip your face off rally. Close the bull put spread. And then, geez, well, it's coming back. Well, close the bear call spread. So you can dogfight. Don't treat it as an iron butterfly. Treat it as two separate spreads. Does that make sense? I would, come on. What the hell's wrong with this account? What account is this? Weekly options? All right. Well, that's fine. But I'll go put this in the, once we get done, I'll go put this in the solo Amazon portfolio. So I actually do have a iron butterfly. Legging into Amazon iron butterfly. All right, so lifetime folks get this first, obviously, and then my hunters. Right there. Little pop on SPX. There we go. Let me drop in my 25s. Yeah, the Mace, this 39.50, folks, has been a big ebb and flow. Look at that, man. That 39.50 right there. There's a periscope. So we're easily gonna get up to 39.50. If you're a sniper shooter, thank God. I'm glad we did that live yesterday. I didn't shoot that sniper. I just didn't have, and then boom, we got slammed. So, but today, now that we have, and the other reason I didn't shoot that bull put spread sniper yesterday is because of that. I'm like, you know what? We're probably gonna. There's the 100. But now look at a bull put spread on SPX right now. Damn it. In the 2 minutes I talked about it, here we go. Let me get rid of this one. We need to go down here at 39.25. I think we get a nice rally here. It's a nice bounce off the 100-day. This is a solid tactical trade. Maybe the 39.30, 25. I do the 39.30, 39.25 bull put spread. You're risking about 52 to make 2. Look at that. I know that I got this shit memorized. Boom. Paul, we can do anything. You can manifest, and now it's going to go on a run here. Well, might have to roll it up $5, baby. There's your sniper shooting. Wow. What did anything? Where's my phone? Did I miss something? What time is it? 10:30? What came out at 10:30? What did I miss? Crude oil? Yeah, good. Wow. Well, there you go. That is good news. That is bullish news. All right, well, shit. Now I'm going to stick here at $1.30. Let me hit copy. I'm going to grab a screenshot of this. File, save as SPX 12.7. Yeah, just shoot me an email, wiz@topgunoptions.com, and I'll give you the details of the lifetime call option. I want to hear it next year. If you're like, hey, can I? Nope, man, this is your 50% discount off lifetime. It did go up. You had the 10 grand a couple months ago. That's gone. That'll be gone forever. It is now 25 grand, and it's up. The 50% discount is up to 12.5. So when I tell you things are going up, you need to listen to me. Did I get filled on that? Oh, I got filled. Okay. JM, where is resistance for the S&P for bear call spread? I would not. Well, let's go take a look. Are you asking for a day trade? It moves in $25 increments, man. So if you're looking for resistance, if you're looking at a bear call spread, 65 to 70 maybe. Just take a look at the money straddle for today. The 39.45 straddle is about $26, I think. Let's go look, see if I'm close. Yeah, $27. Oh, sorry. 20. So for today, what did I say? 39.65. Yeah, maybe around 39.65. If you want to shoot a sniper, a bearish one, 39.65. I can map it out real quick. If you want to shoot a sniper in the bearish direction, go do that one. Here's the bearish sniper. If you want to go up to the straddle, it's right around here, the 39.70, 39.75. Shameless plug, this is why you need to be in lifetime. This is what I do. If I'm sitting here, actually, I live my life. I don't sit here and trade. I'd rather get my teeth drilled. But I'll fire a couple snipers, make some money, and go and live. So you do you, but this is why you need to be in lifetime. I got my phone with me when I'm at the gym and stuff. I can take sniper shots and get them out and stuff like that. But you join, you send me that email, you want to take the call option, I'll get you immediate access. You can get on GroupMe, you download the app, and you're in the lifetime group. You got 3.5 months into the lifetime as you're saving a life and helping veterans. So just shoot me an email, okay? All right, with that, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna go over to Solo Amazon, and I'm gonna I'm going to leg into that iron butterfly over in that portfolio. This is the weekly option. So for some reason, I didn't have enough capital to do the iron butterfly, which is weird. So let me go do some housekeeping in the portfolios. David, it was 39.30, 39.25. With the S&P, so we're in a little bit of a range right now. Roll that if you didn't fire that sniper, roll it down $5 because we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. Up to so we're doing the $25 moves here. So roll what I did down $5 to give yourself a little bit of room right now. I would do this one, the 39.25.20. Just go down $5 from where I got filled, since we're starting to oscillate a little bit. Okay. All right. Let me grab that. I'll send out a text alert on this for the weekly options folks. So, all right, guys, I got to go. I love being right on time with weekly options. It's supposed to be 30 minutes. I went 6 minutes over. I'm going to be more disciplined about this stuff. I'll get the replay posted here shortly. Stand by for a text and email alert. And I'll see you tomorrow for accelerated retirement and our weekly debrief. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless. Fights on. Namaste. And go listen to Bart's podcast right now or watch the YouTube video that I am putting in the chat box so you can go see his beautiful face. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. God bless, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.